welcome to my first ever review on YouTube. It's something I'm looking to get into more. Hopefully going to be getting hold of some lovely bikes, some of the latest offerings from some of the top manufacturers out there, and riding them for a few months and then giving a really good in-depth review. So to start us off is this little beauty here that I've had the pleasure of riding for the past 5 or 6 months. Put around 5,000 or 6,000 kilometers on it, so around 3,000 miles. I've raced on it, I've climbed on it, descended, rode on rough surfaces, super smooth surfaces, and yeah, it's just basically what I feel the bike has to offer. So obviously it's a disc, and Cervelo decided to release the S5 this time, and only a disc only, and I have to say the disc brakes for me are fantastic. I know there's a small weight penalty, but obviously in England, especially this summer, has been awful, and I've got caught out in some horrendous conditions, and the braking's always been fantastic. So yeah, can't fault that at all. Also, the bonus with the discs is, you know, for your rims, you're not going to be damaging rim profile through hard braking when you're descending down a mountain, say. And the wheels just last longer, especially carbon profile ones. This bike here is the top of the line one from Cervelo. It did come with the ENVE 5.6 wheels on. It's a size 51. Stock stem I think is about 90 mil. So the things I've changed on it is that's to a 120, and I've ran it with different types of wheels. But being a MAVIC ambassador, I run it with these on. These are the Tour de France limited edition Cometes, set up tubeless, which again is a godsend, especially for a super stiff bike like this. It absorbs a lot more of the bumps. But yeah, the weight of it as is 7.6 kilo. If I put like an ENVE 3.4s on it, that'll drop it down to about 7.2. But yeah, again, it's only a size 51, but weight wise I don't think it's too bad being a really aero bike. Again, you're going to have a penalty with it. So yeah, while I've had the bike, I've done some filming out in the Peak District using a drone, which was pretty cool, and then I've got some footage out in Gran Canaria on some fantastic climbs, some great fast descents. And that's where this thing really comes alive, really, on a smooth surface, descending. It handles the corners extremely well. You can just rail it. I mean, I haven't had one moment where he's kind of stepped out of line and I thought, oh, you know, that was close. But so I've got complete and utter confidence in it when you're cornering, and sprinting wise as well, to get it up to speed. Again, being so stiff, the bottom bracket areas really bulky, and there's just no flex there whatsoever. The power's instant, it's transferred to the ground and you're away, and then to hold that speed is really easy. Like I say, it isn't no climbing bike, and it wasn't designed to be, but it will get up the mountains. I mean, when I was out in Gran Canaria for the week, I was climbing every day, some good mountains, and not once did I feel like the bike was sluggish or heavy, or I was having to drag it up there. The legs might have not agreed with that, but yeah, it's a fantastic bit of kit. What we'll do is I'll roll a video out now, some of the footage I've recorded, and then come back afterwards and we'll talk about some of the negatives with it as well, because there are a couple, but only a couple. Yeah, enjoy. love climbing. Get to see where you've come. You can't beat that. Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the footage. I certainly enjoyed filming it, especially riding this for it. Yeah, so let's talk about, like I said, I was going to talk about the pros and the cons. So for me, the bike's designed to go fast, and it does that impeccably well. You'll see from some of that footage on the descent. I'm going through some of those corners over 40 mile an hour, maybe pushing 50, and not once did I feel like a lack of confidence in the bike that it was going to step out of line. It just rails the corners and feels fantastic, again, on super smooth surfaces. Now, with regards to that, you know, people have talked about the comfort of this bike, saying, oh, it's really comfy. In my honest opinion is, it's a big, I mean, I drove the old S5, so it's a big improvement on the old S5 comfort-wise, but that certainly wasn't the comfiest bike out there. This isn't designed to be the comfiest bike, but again, like I say, I've read and heard some people say, no, it's super comfy now. I wouldn't class it as super comfy, honestly. If you want super comfy, you know, you're going to be looking down the likes of the R5, where it's a lot more compliant for Cervelo, and then the R3, which I'm currently reviewing at the minute. That'll go online in a couple of weeks' time. And yeah, I mean, this thing's just designed to go fast, and it does it well. Now, negative wise is, because it's designed to go fast and it accelerates so well, everything is beefed up around that bottom bracket area. So compliance wise, there's not a great deal there. So if you accelerate out of the saddle on a rough surface, I find the back end just jumps, and you have to get your backside down back in the saddle to get a bit of traction. And I've never found that before with another bike, and it's, I don't know really, it was a bit of a strange feeling at first, and I just thought, you know, what's going on, and then it happened again and again. Especially in the UK, we haven't got the best road surfaces over here, so if I'm out training and I've got sort of sprint efforts to do on certain roads, I have to try and kind of pick which roads now that are smooth, so this thing will stay grounded. And then the only other fault I can find with it is because how this stem area is built up. You've got this plate here which isn't carbon and it's metal, so the carbon stem sits on that, and there is a creak through it, like an annoying little creak. Now, I'm sure people who've got these out there will know a little hack to get around that, whether you put some certain grease in there or something, but like I say, it's a minor thing, but for me, when you're spending best part of £10,000 on a bike, a little creak every time you get out the saddle is frustrating, and it echoes through the bike as well with everything being carbon. But other than that, yeah, it's hard to fault it. And you know, if you're after something that's, you know, great looking, I mean, there's not many better looking bikes out there than that. And I've put posts on Instagram of this, and they've then been reposted and had thousands and thousands of likes. And it's a stunning looking bike, but yeah, if you want something to do everything, it's not going to do everything. But if you know, if you're going to be mainly on the flats and you want fast and crit style racing, or you know, then this could be for you. These bikes are available through Peak Cycles in Macclesfield. If you give him a call and ask to speak to Andy, he'll sort you out. I'll put a link in the description below to the website, and if you've got any questions, again, fire them to me and I'll try and respond to them all. And then also I'll put a link to my Instagram on there, so if you want to see more pics of the bike, more footage of the bike, there's a lot on there as well. So yeah, thanks for your time. Cheers.